The idea of time travel has fascinated humans for centuries, intriguing everyone from scientists and philosophers to scholars and religion enthusiasts. While the possibility of this concept still remains a topic of debate in the scientific community, some intriguing revelations make us wonder not only about its possibilities, but also if it has happened in the past, or perhaps it is happening currently. We have compiled 15 mysterious photographs and proof that has sparked intense speculation about the existence of time travel. From old pictures containing what can only be explained as phones that were not yet discovered, to people showing up claiming to be from the future. Join us as we present 15 reasons why you might not want to believe the scientists' claims of time traveling being fiction. Number 15. A 1930s painting. This is a popular artwork often referred to as Mr. Pynchon and the Sale of Springfield, and it is indeed a famous painting from 1937. Upon first glance, it appears to depict a scene from the colonial era, featuring an Indian man leisurely sitting in a boat and seemingly enjoying himself. The painting suggests that he may be preparing to transport a substantial load in his boat. However, what captures immediate attention is the object he holds in his hand, a peculiar item that remarkably resembles a smartphone. Even the dark spot on its back bears a resemblance to a camera lens. The mere notion of such an object existing during the colonial era seems impossible, right? Speculations and theories surrounding the mysterious object have run wild ever since the painting debuted online several years ago. Many viewers have raised intriguing questions. Could the man who made this painting be a time traveler who knows of the existence of a smartphone? Or is the object in the painting an actual stone tablet or a peculiar sculpture of some kind? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Number 14. Striking resemblance between some past and present people. Do you know Greta Thunberg? Well, if you love her or hate her, it doesn't matter now. I'm pretty sure we all know who Greta Thunberg is by now. Greta Thunberg has shown herself to be a prominent figure in the climate activism movement and has gained significant recognition worldwide. Despite her young age, Greta has been making headlines for over a year, capturing attention with her unwavering commitment to raising awareness about the impact of climate change and the urgent need for global action. Unafraid to confront top politicians and advocate for change, Greta's determination and resilience have become defining characteristics of her activism. As with any public figure, various rumors and theories have emerged about her, some more outlandish than others. One such theory, maybe a humorous one, suggests that she may be a time traveler from the future, sent back in time to save our planet. While this theory may sound far-fetched, it is not entirely dissimilar to other eccentric ideas that have circulated, such as the concept of lizard people secretly controlling governments. However, what sets this theory apart is the alleged photographic evidence that supposedly supports it. The theory suggests comparing a photo from 120 years ago of a young girl panning for gold, bearing a striking resemblance to Greta Thunberg as proof of her ability to time travel. While people can indeed resemble one another, relying solely on visual similarities between individuals in photographs separated by a significant time is not conclusive evidence of time travel. Numerous factors can contribute to facial similarities, including genetic traits and chance resemblances. And if we were to entertain the idea of Greta Thunberg being a time traveler, the question arises, why? Still on this subject, there has been speculation that John Travolta, a well-known actor, might be a time traveler, has surfaced in recent times, sparked by an intriguing photo that appeared for sale on eBay. While it is not uncommon for people to resemble celebrities, this particular photo seems to go beyond mere resemblance. The person in the photo bears an uncanny similarity to John Travolta, with identical eyes, hairline, and even the structure of the chin. Speculations surrounding John Travolta's alleged time-traveling abilities are further fueled by his enigmatic persona and his deep involvement in the world of Scientology. As Scientology embraces the concept of reincarnation, some argue that if reincarnation is possible, then time travel might also be a plausible notion. The fascination with John Travolta's longevity and youthful appearance adds another layer to the theories. Despite the advancements in cosmetic surgery, which could explain his youthful looks to some extent, people wonder if there might be more to it. But really, could there be another factor at play, potentially related to time travel? Related. Number 13. The Large Hadron Collider, LHC. The Large Hadron Collider is undoubtedly an extraordinary piece of scientific engineering. Consisting of a 27-kilometer ring of superconducting magnets, it operates at unprecedented energy levels and is renowned as one of the most complex machines ever created by humankind. Situated 500 feet underground, the Large Hadron Collider serves as the most powerful atom smasher in the world. From a visual standpoint, the Large Hadron Collider's sheer scale and intricate design are awe-inspiring. Its capabilities and potential have captured the imagination of both scientists and the public alike. Among the various hypotheses surrounding the Large Hadron Collider, some scientists have conjectured that it could generate a microscopic black hole or potentially enable time travel. However, it is crucial to distinguish between scientific theories and speculative claims. While the Large Hadron Collider's primary objective was to discover the Higgs boson, often referred to as the God particle, which imparts mass to other particles, the creation of a hypothetical particle called a Higgs singlet as a result of this process is not a scientifically supported notion. The concept of Higgs singlets facilitating travel to the fifth dimension or enabling time travel is not substantiated by empirical evidence or mainstream physics theories. Time travel, as popularly conceived, remains a subject of scientific inquiry and speculation, with no definitive conclusions reached thus far. The fundamental laws of physics, as currently understood, do not provide a clear mechanism for backward time travel. Number 12. Professors traveling in time. The account of the two professors from St. Hugh's College who claimed to have experienced a surreal encounter at the Petit Trianon in 19,001 is indeed a perplexing and thought-provoking tale. The inexplicable nature of their experience, coupled with the credibility of the professors, adds a layer of intrigue to the story. Various theories have been proposed to explain this extraordinary event, although none can be definitively proven. One possibility is that the professors inadvertently stumbled upon a phenomenon known as a time slip, a temporary passage or overlap between different points in time. According to this theory, the professors may have somehow crossed into a pocket of time where the past momentarily converged with the present, allowing them to witness an authentic recreation of the 70s and encounter Marie Antoinette herself. Another perspective suggests that the professors may have experienced an incredibly vivid hallucination or illusion. It is known that the human mind is capable of creating incredibly realistic perceptions, and under certain circumstances, individuals can have intense sensory experiences that feel entirely real. Although I don't think they both could have hallucinated the same thing at the same time. So what do you think? Did the professors truly witness a rare and inexplicable glimpse into the past? Or were they caught up in a shared hallucination, a cleverly devised hoax, or a combination of both? Number 11. Cold War. Within the realm of mysterious stories and unconventional claims, the enigmatic figure of Andrew Basiago emerges, an American lawyer with an insatiable thirst for unraveling the truth behind the alleged Pegasus project. This classified mission, shrouded in secrecy during the tumultuous years of the Cold War, is said to have been a pivotal undertaking with one paramount objective: ensuring the United States' victory over Russia. However, it is the peculiar details surrounding Basiago's involvement that truly captivate the imagination. In a twist that seems ripped from the pages of science fiction, Basiago boldly asserts that he, himself, was thrust back in time, sent to witness none other than Abraham Lincoln's historic Gettysburg Address in 1863. Remarkably, he claims that his father was privy to these clandestine operations, actively contributing to the project until its abrupt termination in 1968. The reason for its cessation, Basiago suggests, was a perceived danger so great that it could no longer be overlooked. Allegedly, the brilliant minds behind the Pegasus project sought to employ Einstein's groundbreaking theory of relativity and explore the tantalizing prospects of wormholes, hypothetical tunnels in the fabric of space-time that could potentially facilitate temporal travel. Although these concepts seem far-fetched and fantastical, Basiago presents them as the very pillars upon which his extraordinary experiences rest. So are these claims true, And if not, why would an accomplished attorney, well-versed in the intricacies of the legal world, voluntarily expose himself to the inevitable scrutiny and skepticism that accompanies such astonishing claims? Why would someone risk their hard-earned reputation and professional standing for tales that stretch the boundaries of rationality? Number 10. Orin. In the vast tapestry of extraordinary narratives, one encounters the enigmatic figure known as Orin, a self-proclaimed cyborg from the year 2050 who emerged with a dire mission to avert the impending demise of our world. The year 2020 marked Orin's grand entrance onto the television stage, where he delivered a startling declaration that reverberated through the collective consciousness. He boldly asserted that the entire world existed within a construct known as the Matrix, capturing headlines and commanding attention as he later granted an interview on a popular YouTube channel. In a bid to substantiate his claim of being a cyborg, Orin astounded audiences by demonstrating a robotic voice. Skeptics, however, pointed out that such a feat could be replicated through simple computer programs, raising doubts about the authenticity of his identity. Adding further intrigue to his persona, Orin referred to himself as "we," professing to embody a collective consciousness that had descended upon humanity, driven by a noble purpose, to deliver salvation to our species. Orin's fame continued to grow as he garnered attention for his predictions about the near future. Yet, it was soon revealed that many of his prognostications had already been foretold by established experts and scholars, casting shadows of doubt on the originality and authenticity of his claims. Nevertheless, Orin's revelations did not end with the unveiling of his forecasts. He boldly proclaimed the existence of a powerful corporate entity, repressing humanity's potential and manipulating the course of our lives. Additionally, he proposed that our reality was intricately woven into a complex computer simulation, a concept that sent shockwaves through the minds of those who listened. In a grave warning, Orin cautioned that the irrevocable decline of nature would commence by the year 1250 should we fail to collectively improve ourselves and nurture compassion. As time passed, Orin gradually faded from the main stage, no longer gracing the screens of mainstream shows. However, he still has a number of fans on the internet. Number 9. Journalist, travel in time. In the annals of journalistic endeavors, one particular tale stands as a testament to the inexplicable and enduring mysteries of human experience. It was in the year 1932 that journalist J. Bernard Hutton, accompanied by photographer Joachim Brand, embarked on a mission to document the vibrant and industrious atmosphere of the Hamburg shipyard for a German newspaper. Little did they know that their journey would lead them down a path of bewildering events and a struggle to prove their sanity. As Hutton and Brand ventured into the shipyard, eagerly immersing themselves in their journalistic duties, the world around them was suddenly shattered by a deluge of bombs raining down from the sky. In a flurry of panic and confusion, they frantically sought refuge from the onslaught. After the chaos subsided, they cautiously emerged from their hiding place, their minds reeling from the ordeal they had just endured. Determined to share their harrowing experience and provide evidence of the destruction they had witnessed, Hutton and Brand set out to showcase the aftermath of the bombing through a series of photographs. However, upon their return to Hamburg, their story was met with skepticism and disbelief. Their claims of an air raid seemed too extraordinary to be true, and no evidence of such an event could be found. Undeterred by the skepticism they encountered, Hutton and Brand decided to reveal the photographs they had captured during their ill-fated visit to the shipyard. The images, they believed, would serve as irrefutable proof of the devastation they had witnessed. However, to their astonishment, the photographs showed no signs of an air raid. The inexplicable dissonance between their memories and the visual evidence further deepened the mystery surrounding their ordeal. Years later, in 1943, Hutton found himself residing in London when he opened a newspaper and was confronted by a startling revelation. The headline spoke of an air raid on the Hamburg shipyard, an attack that had been part of the Allies' grand operation codenamed Operation Gomorrah. To his profound astonishment, The photographs accompanying the article bore an uncanny resemblance to the images he had believed he and Brand had taken over a decade earlier. Number 8. The Legend of Victor Goddard. The story of Victor Goddard and his intriguing encounters with the mysterious events of the past and future remains shrouded in enigma and wonder. As a distinguished member of the Royal Air Force who served England during the World Wars, Goddard found himself intertwined with events that defied the boundaries of conventional explanation. During World War I, while commanding a squadron, tragedy struck when air mechanic Freddie Jackson tragically lost his life after an accident involving a spinning propeller. However, it was the events surrounding Freddie's funeral that sent shockwaves through the crew. As they gathered for a photograph, Victor Goddard made a chilling discovery upon later inspection: the presence of a mysterious figure in the top row, unmistakably resembling Freddie Jackson himself. This perplexing occurrence marked the first jolt of the inexplicable that Goddard would experience. Years later, in a separate incident, Goddard was assigned to investigate an abandoned airfield located in the Scottish town of Drem. Expecting to find a dilapidated ruin, he was astounded by what lay before him. Instead of the anticipated state of disrepair, the airfield stood fully restored and operational. Struck by confusion and disbelief, Goddard sought shelter from the rain, only to emerge from his makeshift refuge into a world transformed. The rain had ceased, making way for radiant sunshine, and the airfield that had been in ruins was now bustling with activity. To his astonishment, Goddard discovered that even his aircraft had undergone a dramatic change, painted a vibrant yellow. When he attempted to share his vision with others, he was met with skepticism and disbelief, leaving the true nature of his experience unresolved. Nearly 4 years later, in 1939, the abandoned Drem airfield was indeed restored and returned to active service. Interestingly, it was revealed that all RAF planes had been painted in the same bright yellow hue that Goddard had witnessed in his vision. The convergence of these events left lingering questions. Did Goddard possess the ability to glimpse into the future, or was it mere coincidence? Number 7. Archon. Within the vast realm of time travel narratives, the enigmatic figure of Adam Archon emerges as a captivating protagonist, claiming to have journeyed from the year 25. His revelations about the future of the United States and the impending disclosure of extraterrestrial civilizations sent shockwaves across the globe after a viral YouTube interview and widespread coverage in newspapers. According to Archon, the last official president of the United States would be the daughter of Martin Luther King III, who would go on to become the greatest president in the nation's history. This revelation sparked intrigue and speculation, captivating the imaginations of those who pondered the potential for such a future. Equally astounding was Archon's assertion that in 28 years, humanity would become aware of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations. Notably, he emphasized that these beings would not originate from outer space, a distinction that piqued the curiosity of listeners. Moreover, Archon foretold a shift towards a global digital currency, spelling the demise of physical cash. While met with skepticism, Archon's claims were subjected to scrutiny through a lie detector test, which he purportedly passed. He even asserted that he possessed a chip embedded in his hand, facilitating his time-traveling exploits. While a lie detector test may indicate the absence of deception, it does not necessarily confirm the veracity of the information provided. Skilled individuals can deceive these devices through specialized training, rendering their results inconclusive. Therefore, the ultimate truth behind Archon's declarations remains uncertain. The year 28 looms as a pivotal moment when the validity of Archon's claims may be put to the test. If extraterrestrial civilizations do make themselves known to humanity, it could lend credibility to his narrative. Until then, we must tread the path of uncertainty, remaining open to the wonders that the future may unveil. Number 6. Photographs of people found with phones before they existed. Throughout history, there have been intriguing instances where individuals appeared to possess technology far ahead of their time, leading to speculations of time travel. Two notable examples that have sparked widespread curiosity are a recording from 1928 and a photograph from 1943. The 1928 recording, taken from the opening of a Charlie Chaplin film, captures a woman leaving a DuPont factory. Upon close examination, it appears as though she is engaging in a conversation on a device resembling a mobile phone. Similarly, the 1943 photograph depicting downtown Reykjavik during World War II features U.S. soldiers gathered outside a taxi station with a man leaning against a window, seemingly conversing on a mobile phone. These instances have generated intense debate, with some proponents suggesting they offer compelling evidence of time travel. They argue that these objects resemble modern-day technology, indicating the presence of time travelers equipped with advanced devices. On the other hand, skeptics propose alternative explanations, such as coincidental resemblances or the existence of similar-looking devices with different functions during those eras. And that leads us to today's subscriber's pick. We have a captivating enigma that combines art, technology, and the mysteries of the past. In the first image, we are presented with a remarkable painting. At first glance, it appears to depict a man holding what could be mistaken for a modern-day phone. Yes, you read that correctly. A phone. How is it possible that a device we associate with our digital age could be found in a painting from an earlier era? But that's not all. The second image takes us back even further to a time before the existence of phones. Yet once again, we find a man seemingly engrossed in a similar object. His focused gaze and posture suggest that he, too, is intently concentrating on what appears to be a phone-like device. This mind-bending revelation raises countless questions. Could these images be evidence of a lost technology far more advanced than what history has led us to believe? Or maybe, just maybe, this is a sign that time travel exists and these people were from the future in the past. What do you make of these images? Could they be a glimpse into a hidden chapter of human history where technology once flourished in unexpected ways? Join the discussion in the comments below. Number 5. Andrew Carlson. If you had the opportunity to go back in time, let's say 10 years, what would you do? Let me take a wild guess. You will make decisions that will make you one of the richest in the world right now. Well, this is exactly what the man Andrew did. Andrew invested $800 in the stock market and made a grand sum of $350 million off of it in 2003. Despite Andrew Carlson's remarkable success in the stock market, his newfound wealth did not lead to a life of opulence. The Securities and Exchange Commission, astounded by the seemingly improbable nature of his investment achievements, brought the matter to the attention of the FBI. The subsequent interrogation raised suspicions and expectations that Carlson would offer justifications or attribute his success to mere luck. However, to everyone's surprise, he remained remarkably composed and calmly stated that he had traveled from the year 2256 using a time machine. As expected, Carlson's claim of being a time traveler was met with skepticism and disbelief. Shockingly, though, the FBI, tasked with investigating his background and verifying his extraordinary assertion, found no trace of his existence in any databases or official records. Carlson appeared to have materialized out of thin air, lacking any tangible documentation or conventional evidence of his identity. During the approximately 4-hour questioning, Carlson maintained his calm demeanor, further adding to the intrigue surrounding his claims. Although the authorities remained skeptical, his unwavering composure hinted at the possibility that he might be telling the truth. Number 4. The time-traveling hipster. A peculiar and captivating photograph has recently surfaced on the internet, confirmed to be an unedited and authentic snapshot from 1941. Within this photo, amidst a small crowd gathered to celebrate the opening of the South Fork Bridge in British Columbia, an individual stands out as what could be considered the world's first hipster. This person's unconventional appearance is notable due to their trendy sunglasses, a shirt bearing what appears to be a logo that was not popular until several decades later, and the presence of a camera that would have been costly during that time. Over the years, various theories have emerged in attempts to explain the enigmatic figure in this photograph. One prevalent theory suggests that while sunglasses, cameras, and logoed clothing existed during that era, they would have been considered luxury items and were financially inaccessible to most individuals. This perspective implies that the person in question might have been exceptionally wealthy, possessing a keen fashion sense ahead of their time. Another intriguing possibility that arises from this unusual photograph is that of time travel. If the individual depicted is indeed a real-time traveler, questions naturally arise regarding their motivations for journeying back to the 1940s and choosing to witness the reopening of a bridge in Canada. So was he just a very rich person with a fashion sense of the modern time, or was he a time traveler? If he is a real-time traveler, why did you travel to the 1940s to witness the reopening of a bridge in Canada? Number 3. The Swiss Ring. Excavations of the Swiss Ring have revealed too many mysteries for humanity to solve. In 2008, several news outlets reported that an archaeological team had discovered a body encrusted with mud in a nearly 400-year-old sealed tomb. This dates back to the Ming Dynasty in China, and the strange thing happened when the team cleaned the dirt from one of the coffins before opening it. A piece of rock fell to the ground and made a metallic sound upon impact. After further examination, they found it to be actually a ring-sized watch about 2 millimeters thick. The clock hands were frozen at 10:06. The word Swiss, or Switzerland in English, was engraved on the back of the Swiss ring. But here's the mystery: Switzerland was founded in 1840, while the tomb existed between 1368 and 1644. So how can the origins of this ring be explained, except for course for time travel, perhaps? Number 2. John Titor, the time traveler. Yup! Yet again, another self-proclaimed time traveler. In the late 2000s, a person named John Titor joined a forum called the Institute of Time Travel. Claiming to be a soldier from the year 2036, he stated that a devastating computer virus would eventually bring about the end of the world. Titor's mission was to travel back to 1975 and acquire an IBM 5100 computer, which supposedly contained crucial information to combat the virus in the future. During his time on the forum, Titor engaged with users by discussing various scenarios and future events. He shared detailed technical specifications about time travel and even provided blueprints and photos of his alleged time machine. In 2001, Titor disappeared from the forum, and it is believed that he returned to his own timeline. Since then, he has gained significant internet fame and has a dedicated following. Many still study his predictions and theories with great interest. I don't know about you, but I would have loved to meet this guy. Number 1. The 1917 time-traveling surfer. Over a century ago, a captivating photograph was taken in Canada, showcasing a group of individuals seated on the edge of a rock formation. What sets this image apart is the presence of a man seated in the center who seems oddly out of place when compared to his companions. Judging by his clothing, which diverges from the attire of those around him, speculation has arisen suggesting that this man might have been a visitor from the future. The photograph's discovery can be traced back to Lester Ray Peterson's 1974 book, The Great Cape Scott Story, which delves into the history of the Canadian region. Consequently, many have come to refer to this mysterious figure as the Surfer due to his appearance, sporting a baggy t-shirt, shorts, and a trendy windswept haircut. Notably, even the man seated to his left appears astonished by the surfer's presence in the picture. The intriguing question remains: was the surfer simply a fashion-forward individual who stood out from the rest, or could he truly have been a time traveler? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.